Captain, we ready?
The final of the West Youth Under-16 Cup took place at Braidholm on April the 3rd between GHA, fresh from winning the national Under-16 title the week before, and a rejuvenated Ayr team. On paper, with GHA knocking out Peebles, who hammered Ayr earlier in the season, this should have been a convincing win for GHA, but Ayr hadn't read the script and came out with intent to take the game to their opponents, particularly with the strong wind behind them. And on 7 minutes we saw the first score from Ayr captain Jake Shearer. It was a messy try with bodies everywhere, but somehow Shearer got over the line and it was first blood to Ayr. Scrum half Cole Graham nailed the conversion despite being a left-footed kicker from the left-hand side of the pitch. Graham added a couple of penalties with 23 minutes on the clock, and things were certainly looking good for the visitors with a 13-0 cushion. But there's plenty of character in the GHA side, and after a 22 dropout, the ball was gathered by Matt Ingalls, who went on a jinking run up the field, beating a number of defenders before finally being brought down to ground by Ayr hooker Morton Davey. The ball was recycled though, and it found its way into the hands of Findlay Wheeler, who burst clear and showed a clean pair of heels to the line, despite the best efforts of Cole Graham to put GHA on the score sheet. Jacob Brown converted, and that sent out a warning to Ayr that this was a team who, given half a chance, will punish you. But Ayr were determined to make the most of the elements and soon restored their 13-point advantage with a second try from captain Jake Shearer, again goaled by Cole Graham. With just a minute on the clock to the break, GHA retaliated with a well-worked team try, causing problems for the Ayr defence until eventually the powerful flanker Oliver McKenna got the ball and he wasn't going to be stopped from there. Brown popped over the conversion and Ayr led 20-14 at the break, but would that lead be enough, with GHA having wind advantage in the second period? It was the home team who scored first, and it came from some good strong play by the GHA pack. Replacement Christopher Douglas making inroads to the Ayr line, with Wheeler also causing some damage. McKenna came close to scoring, but in the end Ayr ran out of defenders and scrum half Matt Ingalls was on hand to get the try and take his team to within a point, and then Brown's conversion put GHA in front for the first time in the match. Ayr had worked hard to keep their lead for 40 minutes and wanted it back. They got the opportunity to retake the lead and go back in front, and Graham needed no second invitation with another penalty. And they held that lead up until the 50th minute when GHA decided to go wide with this move. And there was Marcus Saba to dot down for a try, which took the score to 26-23. There were still twists and turns to come in this ding-dong of a cup final, and Ayr went in front again when Jamie McCautry burrowed in under the defence to put his side in front again. And the ever-reliable Cole Graham made sure of the extras to make it 30-26 to Ayr. Time was running out and it looked as if we could see a shock in the final, but GHA weren't giving up without a fight, and Matthew Clark was on the receiving end of a scoring pass from Finn Russell to take the score to 31-30. There was just enough time for one more try and it went GHA's way. Oliver McKenna breaking through, feeding his centre Matthew Clark, and then on to Ewan Spence, who dived over in the corner to seal the win. But the improvement in Ayr was there for all to see, and GHA knew they'd been in some game of rugby. But they did come out of it winners and added the West Youth Under-16 Cup to their national trophy. But it was a tremendous advert for youth rugby in the west of Scotland, and the final score, GHA 36, Ayr 30.
Jake, a fantastic game for the neutrals, 66 points, but you were the wrong side of a 36-30 scoreline, but the boys played really well.
Definitely, it was quite unfortunate. It just kind of injuries. We had our 12 getting injured in the warm-up there. It kind of left us a bit disfigured. And then just in the first half, just a bit naive, thinking we had it. I think some of the boys let off, me included, and just let us down eventually.
Because you had that false sense of security with the wind behind you.
Yeah, just in general, we thought we had it in the bag. We kept pushing, we kept going. Everybody gave it their all. So fair play to GHA. I'm not making excuses. The bet is fair and square. Fair play to lads. I kind of feared them for Glasgow. They're good players. Fair play to them. They won.
We saw you, of course, at the Gates going out to Peebles in the National Cup round, and to me, it was a completely different team to how you performed today.
We just different things going on. Just different things in the boys' heads, how we played, had boys injured, we had boys sitting off, me included. I definitely didn't play my best that game. I think I heard they were watching games back, they knew what they were doing. We'd never seen Peebles before, we'd never heard of them before that game. We definitely remember them now, so they've definitely put their mark there.
And of course GHA knocked them out.
Aye. Don't know how they've done that, but aye, they've definitely. GHA is definitely a good team. They've showed us what they're capable of. In my mind, I think we should have had that game, but it just comes down to discipline, just comes down to mistakes, stupid plays here and there. We had that on our best day. We had that, I believe, but these things happen. It's unfortunate. They win fair and square.
Well, Nicholas, what a season this has been for GHA. You obviously won the game when we were last here against Peebles, and then you went on to BT Murrayfield and won there, and now you've won the West Cup as well.
Yeah, it's just been amazing. I think all the boys have done well in training, and we've got a great coaching team who've really helped us develop and come up as a team. So I think the boys have done really well today and over the past season.
And a cracking match today.
Yeah, it was a really good match. I went off injured, but from the sidelines it was a great match to watch. Everyone played well. So did Ayr as well. They're a strong team, came out straight from the beginning, so it was good.
It's a very strong area, isn't it, down here for the youngsters?
Yeah. Everyone kind of comes down, plays. Big club. We've got a lot of boys, so it's good to just try and get everyone a game.
So what happens now? That's basically it for the 15 season, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, basically it for the 15.
Won everything you can.
Won everything we can, so yeah. Then hopefully win a few sevens tournaments along the way, so that's it.
Well, congratulations for today and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.